Hey, what's up, you guys? ShartimusPrime here, coming back with the articulation debate once more, but we're going to just focus on neck articulation and head articulation. And by the way, I did not plan on posting this video today. I was planning on posting this cool new Deadpool figure review for today, but that will wait till tomorrow. I'm feeling a bit under the weather, so I meant to have this review up. I will also tomorrow have a Whatnot live stream. I am giving away a No Way Home Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. So speaking of Spider-Man, giveaway tomorrow. I did pay for that. That's not courtesy of Whatnot. It's courtesy of me. So yeah, Tobey Maguire Spider-Man giveaway tomorrow on Whatnot. Plus I'm selling a whole bunch of stuff. Auction started at $1. Plus you get a $15 credit if you use my link down in the description below. Anyway, we talked about the torsos. I agree that this is the better way to go with the ball joint here, ball joint there. I didn't really get into it much, but with my Street Humans design, I actually like the best of both worlds, and I went with a ball joint at the waist, ball joint at the diaphragm, and the U joint right here. So I still think this is the ultimate, and I want to bring Street Humans back. Part of me getting into this discussion also is to see what you guys would want to see as far as articulation moving in with my own line. I think I'm going to have to change that neck joint system. I'm going to get into that more in just a little bit. So almost every single person who watched the video, I would say like 99% of you, disagreed with me on the aesthetic, getting lost right here with that hinge in exchange for a little bit of neck movement moving more upward. Now, Fei Long does not have a whole lot of hair back here. Like it doesn't keep going very far. There's just a little bit of hair in the very back. You can get him looking up that far. You get this one looking up a whole bit more so. As you guys described it, you guys said you just get a little bit more movement. Now, yeah, I will admit, when you pivot with the head, it looks way better with Fei Long. Absolutely. You guys are right. This does look wonky. You get that expression a little bit. And for me, in reality, not looking at the hypothetical here, I don't often take pictures with my heads tilted to the side like that or needing to. But hey, this is pretty damn good. You get a nice wide range of movement over here. Someone also had asked, while I had busted out the Wolverine, and I don't like how they do it with the ball peg system over here because they don't have the neck moving. I showed this off, but I didn't show off Boa, who has no hair in the back. You get a neck joint and head joint. And it looks like he moves up. You can't see it too well right there, but he looks up about the same amount as. Oh no, Fei Long looks up more, but it's not terribly less. They both look up about the same amount right there. Of course, this Spider-Man looks up more so, but is it just a little bit or is it a lot bit? Because when I get him into aerial poses, it feels like it's a lot. Like you can't make eye contact with the lens if Fei Long is in this kind of nosedive position right here. But you can with the Spider-Man. And for Spider-Man figures, it is needed. You really do need that articulation. Look at this. I'm really bending this back, keeping the torso straight. You get the top of the head. Got the torso straight, have the head built all the way back. You get eyes. So for those who like to take pictures of their figures a lot, like me, and a lot of other reviewers too, that's going to make a difference. To me, that's not just a little bit more. When you have no eye contact at all, that feels like it's a lot more. And I'm not halving it on here. It's not going to fall off super quick. I mean, you get full-on eye contact with this system and not that one over there. Now, I think Jada Toys is doing a fantastic job. I am in full support of what they're doing. I think they're doing great stuff, so I really do like it. But yeah, I guess coming back with Street Humans, I may do something different with the neck articulation. Actually, one thing I was really thinking about, and which I wish I had mentioned in the video yesterday, was a system like the Toy Biz way, where they had a ball joint at the neck and a ball joint disc hinge right here. That, I think, is very cool. So I would want to go with this route. Now, this particular figure, it's not really working out so well because first off, the figure is 20 years old, and they did not really implement this very well. You cannot pivot this, so I'm using kind of a bad example over here. But I will say, I think Valaverse is doing something like this with their newer figures. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I saw something where they posted a ball joint right here and then a ball joint with the hinge up here. And to me, that is going to be the very best way to go about doing it. I'm not going to stand here and say that anybody else's idea for articulation is bad. I just think that that is my preference. This guy right here, I think that's the winner. In my world of action figures, I think that's the coolest way to go. I do agree with, you do get a lot of movement over here. I would like the majority of the figures to have something like this, but for the most agile characters, I want them to be able to look all the way up. This one can look all the way up as well. Straighten out the torso, getting them flying at you. You got eye contact right there. How about Eon over here? Does he have eye contact? I don't know. See, I may have to work on this. I mean, it's definitely not going to be the same exact stuff that you guys saw before, but with my own figure, you don't get the eye contact. So, hey, he needs a ball joint at the neck. I'm going to make some changes with these for sure. You're not going to see the same exact thing when it comes back. That's one reason why I think it's smart for me to do videos discussing this stuff. And I don't know, maybe I should do an articulation discussion video once a week. My favorite joint of articulation is the ankle pivot. But that's my favorite. What's your favorite point of articulation? Let me know in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I really do think this is more than just a little bit up. This is a lot more up. Way more up. But for Spider-Man figures specifically, I think the neck with the hinge is the way to go. If this was a Spider-Man figure and that's as far as it could go, I would be surprised if people didn't complain about that. I would be really shocked if this was your Spider-Man and this one looked up more than that one. But that's me. I'm just one collector out here, and I want to know what you guys got to say about it. And I enjoyed this discussion. I want to thank you all for being very civil towards me and each other. I thought that was very gracious of you in the comment sections. I saw a lot of long paragraphs back and forth between people. I got in the mix a little bit too. I thought everybody was respectful for each other. Remember, this is all a matter of opinion. This is still art. This is all a subjective thing. You can't, the objectivity of it is very minuscule because look at this. You could subjectively say, hey, this is better than this right over here. You get the ugly hinge right there. This looks smoother. That is a subjective point of view. Another person could say, well, I want my Spider-Man to look up more than that. I don't care if we have a hinge right there. So you can't really just take something like art and say, well, objectively, this is better. Like, it's like saying blue is objectively better than red. Come on, dude. We're in a subjective space here. It's fairly impossible. Now, if you want to talk about range of movement, yeah. I could objectively say this moves up more than this right here. Whether or not the loss of aesthetic is worth it, that is 100% subjective. All right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get myself rested up. I'm sweating as I film this video. I feel like crap, but I will be back tomorrow with my Deadpool review. Catch you guys later. Peace. Hey, new ShartimusPrime videos. Hey, you should click one. Yeah, click on one of them. Or subscribe if you haven't. Your face,